是这样的啦，就是这样。If only we have assistant, but we don't have assistant.
The room got.
Famous,
Good
right?
day to you.
Yeah, good day to you. Wherever you are watching this from, I believe most our audience are mostly locals, unless you have a lot of overseas fans.
I have some.
Yeah, we have some overseas fans, but it's good that you are tuning in. My name is Paul.
My name is Anna.
Welcome to the what video of the year. This is the what.
What? Okay.
What are we reviewing? All in yellow color, dressed like banana. Like Minion, dressed like Minion.
Minion.
Right, so what are we doing today? What is this purpose of this podcast?
Today, we're going to share about the unbiased or biased review of Pinery Residences.
Yes, correct. Pinery Residence, this big pineapple that's going to happen in Tampines. So the previous treasure that was launched, of course, for those who don't know, later we'll share a little bit more. So this big pineapple that's going to launch in Tampines West MRT, just across. What is it going to be? Is it going to be another big what? Or is it going to be another banana? We don't know. So this is an it's a biased review.
Biased review.
Why so biased, Anna?
Because we're promoting it, maybe.
You know why not? Because Anna and I, we both have a lot of flavor in the east side. We know each other in the east.
Yes.
No, don't talk about history. Next time you want to find history, find another podcast. But we both have a lot of, I would say I really like the east a lot.
There's a lot of fun memories in the east.
Yeah, good memories. And for those who have not have good memories, come to the east and create your memories. For those who are fond of the east, this is something that we want to share a little bit about and to help you walk back memory lane.
Yes.
Okay, let's go into the review, shall we?
Okay,
so first thing first. Okay, this is actually us. It look like us, right? This one, see? This one look like us. But don't ask us where we get the big pineapple. I don't know, I asked AI to generate how come her pineapple bigger? A bit biased.
This round market have.
You must go early and buy the big one. My one so small one.
You must buy the one with lot of hair one.
A lot of hair.
One, yeah.
Means what? The hair.
多头发越旺嘛，越茂盛.
So that's why you see nowadays a lot of agents, their hair must dress very high. Okay, no one in particular, but this is just our sharing. So this today review will be talking about some key points. We'll be sharing also about the developer. The location wise, I'm very excited also to hear Anna's opinion and her experience of the East. And with that, more about the project and of course the strong thing that we want to talk about, the flavor of this project, how it fits a huge scale on a mega ecosystem, right?
Yes.
The time we heard about the briefing from one of our IC, the ecosystem speak out to you. How do you feel about it?
I feel very excited about the project after the project IC has shown us on Zoom. And then so I said, okay, let's go for it, Pinery Residence. Okay.
Let's go for it. But how do we know whether it's really something that's worth going for it if everybody already knows that this is going to be a mega launch, it's going to be a huge, possibly seller project? Most important, the key pricing and of course the key attributes we will review at the end of this podcast, which we will also give you our biased or unbiased review of this project. So, share more about the details of this developer Hoi Hub and Sunway, which is not unfamiliar to you all. They do a lot of major projects like, yes, how was your experience at Terra Hill this morning, Anna?
Terra Hill, I didn't have a good chance of time to look through everything, but I like the environment. It looks very peaceful, very serene, and then low density is what I like, in particular for myself. And then the brown color development looks really cool to me. So yeah.
People watching Pinery can also buy Terra, right? Because they all belong to the same developer. The key thing is, how do you feel about the finishing and the workmanship of the show flat so far?
I believe it's an upscale kind of living. So if you're someone who likes a luxury lifestyle, because there's only like 200 plus units in the whole development. So on this 200,000 square feet of land for Terra Hill, so I can say you can feel the luxury feeling, when you're inside. Yeah.
The key thing is also, I'm also want to speak about the continuum, which is also one of the key projects in the East, because this development is highly sought after freehold by the same developer, which they put in a lot of effort. If you have a chance to go to the continuum show flat, you'll realize the developer not only make outstanding show flat, but the design itself and the finishing wise, they specifically choose something that really caters to not only the mass market, but for those who are seeking something a little bit more high-end and luxury as well. So seeing is believing, whatever we say is quality, but you have to feel it for yourself.
Yes.
So coming to here, location. Okay, let's find out where this exactly Pinery location is. For those who have drove by the central location, you have seen the show flat starting to set up there. That is not the actual location at Tampines Interchange. No, it is just one stop away.
One MRT stop away from the Tampines MRT station.
Exactly. So Anna, you want to share more about this, the memory of this location and where we met?
Okay. So I was studying in Temasek Poly back in 19...
Hey, don't say the age. Don't say age. Okay, in the 90s something.
Then it's even older. Okay.
Okay, year 2000. No, we cannot lie. Okay, whatever it is, so you're studying there.
So I was studying in the business school of Temasek Poly for legal studies, and Paul is in the engineering school.
At the corner there, yeah.
Yes, and that's how we met. Through our friends. So that's how. Then, of course, if you look at Pinery, what is in... sorry, wrong one. The blue one, right? Okay. So the blue one, that's where Pinery is. And I'm happy to tell you it's a very good investment because it's actually directly connected to the Tampines West MRT. So, big hua. Okay, so then next, for this development itself, is considered a mixed development because you have 50 to 60 commercial units inside for you to enjoy, not for you to buy. The residentials are for sale, 2 to 5 bedrooms. Okay, and then did we talk about there's a plot here? Is it this one here?
Yep, this 2.5 plot.
Revell EC is coming up after that, but guess what? We're nearer to the MRT, directly connected. Okay, and then if you take the MRT, one stop to the main Tampines MRT, you will be reaching out to 3 big shopping malls. What I really like about Tampines itself is that besides all these shopping malls, you still have a sports hub, and that side you also have a lot of commercial shops and eateries. So food is never a problem in Tampines.
Tampines hub is very good, no? You can exercise and you can eat downstairs.
Yeah.
So it's all in one.
And the close proximity, this one, Pinery, was so close to Bedok Reservoir. In fact, I brought a customer to buy somewhere near the Bedok Reservoir before, one property. And when we go to this Bedok Reservoir, I can feel that it's like the Sihu of Singapore.
Sihu is what?
Sihu is in China.
Like a lake, like
West
a
Lake.
Wow, yeah. And I'm not unfamiliar to the reservoir itself. I used to jog around the reservoir a lot with my friends, and to catch the timing between 7-ish when you are just running past, because my old house, my parents' house is here. So we exit by the side gate here, we just access over here, we can do one round around the reservoir.
Yes.
If you are doing this round, okay, this is called clockwise. If you do an anti-clockwise, before you come home, you can catch the sunset.
Nice.
While running across the reservoir to motivate you to keep working out. Later, I got a picture of the reservoir for you to show you.
Yes.
Okay, so to show you more, what Anna just now mentioned, the MRT itself is something that is very exciting because it's exactly next to DT31, Tampines West, is it?
Yes.
So from here, she said she loves shopping. No, I think she loves shopping. No, more for the children now.
Shopping, I like shopping as well. Yeah.
Okay, she very bluntly says she likes shopping, and she trains her children well to also love shopping. Don't know how much the husband love it. But anyway, for those who love shopping, this is the interchange where everything happens. Tampines Mall, Century Square, and also
Tampines Mall, Century Square, Tampines one. And within Tampines itself, we have a few mega malls like IKEA. We have the big Mega Giant.
Yes.
And the Mega Courts. So these are the few places I like to frequent when I was staying in Sengkang.
Wow, amazing. So imagine another mall at Tampines West, Pinery Mall.
Yes.
So how much more can Tampines have more malls? Okay, so let's look further into it. Of course, this is the area where we are also looking at the transformation of the Changi area, Changi Airport Business Park. And now you want to share a little bit more about this map itself?
Okay, looking at where Tampines is, and Pasir Ris is, know that we are actually very close to the Changi Airport area. And we all know that T5 is coming up. When it comes up, they will be throwing up another 20 to 30,000 of jobs availability. And then if you look at the purple color over here, all these purple colors are the employment nodes that's available. And if you look at the orange color ones, they are actually matured housing that's around there. And the yellow ones actually indicates those that's about to build for new estates, including Paya Lebar side.
Wow.
Yeah, so all this SR is telling you what? There's employment opportunities, there's tenant flow, there's actually matured estates and HDBs arising MOP coming, all ready to be upgraded. And then, of course, you have amenities throughout. Oh, did I mention in the east side, we have the Changi General Hospital as well. Yeah.
Same that side.
Yes.
So Anna, looking at all these, sometimes I also feel that, wow, the east side seems so vibrant and growing. At the same time, could it be a little bit overwhelming that the increasing population, do you feel any concern that, over the years, Tampines, Pasir Ris has been growing in population? Does it concern you?
Yes. I'm afraid we cannot get a house in time. That's my only worry.
I think this is a general concern everywhere in Singapore, but of course the government's infrastructure here, where we are encouraging people to go carless, having the MRT and public transport to bring you to the major amenities is really very important. Yeah. So for once when I was staying in Tampines, there were times that, I got a car, I want to drive, I wish I could just take the shuttle bus to the interchange and just cycle back. There are days just as simple as that. So having said that, the key thing here is this, because although it's a matured estate for all the orange colours, there are also a lot of plots that are still within all these major plots that is pending release. And what Anna mentioned, the purple colour plots are all the employment nodes, which makes investors pay very careful attention. Why are all these purple nodes so important to you as an investor? What do you think?
Okay, if let's say for example, if you were to buy a property inside Tampines, especially for Pinery, right? If you get your keys and you don't know what to do, you're not sure if you want to sell it or not, don't worry, because there's bound to be a lot of tenants for you. The tenants flow has always been strong in the east, and this is something that we are always very happy about. And then of course, a lot of times we have air crew, and air crew are quite how should I put that, very highly sought after tenants flow for our landlords in the east, especially.
The air crews are very important. The aviation staffs as well.
Yes.
My parents' tenants are staying at the Tropical, has been staying there for 8 years already. Yeah,
okay.
and we did speak to them that are they all moving out, and so have a brief chat. They say, "Wow, 住在这里多方便嘛，这边是丹宾尼，这里巴萨方便，吃饭方便。And their children happens to be also schooling nearby. Yeah, St. Hilda's, yes, but now they graduate secondary school already.
Yes.
So later we mention more about the schools and why also tenants, not only residents, love staying in the east, and they cannot imagine anywhere else that can suit the convenience in the east. Okay, so moving forward, of course, just now Anna mentioned the international airport, our world class, still number one or not? Airport still number one?
I'm not too sure, but I think we're one of the best ones.
Still one of the best lah, support lah, Changi
and
Airport.
And very safe. Singapore is very safe.
Support means not necessarily you need to fly every time lah. You go Jewel, go and eat also support their economy lah. Anyway, that one becomes a favourite shopping spot for people in the east, right?
Yes.
So moving forward, of course, the transformation in the east, a lot of demand from downtown are decentralizing. And when you choose as a business owner to decentralize, there are of course several options like moving to the Jurong side, which is also very, in terms of amenities and provision, is very well sufficient. Or you can go to Woodland, then every time you can go JB, go and plan your VEP.
Yes.
Or the east, my dear friends, where our IC and ourselves sometimes realize, oh yeah, only the east has everything.
Yes.
The malls, the airport, the schools, the airport, the seaside view.
Yep.
Buyers are very biased, but of course every project comes pros and also maybe some hidden areas. Okay, so today we'll dive deeper into this. So let's touch a little bit more about Tampines. Okay, just now Anna mentioned she can shop anywhere. She can shop at the Tampines Hub. She can shop at Tampines 1, right? I think this one, Tampines 1. Okay. IKEA is over here. The round market also. Yes. But every time must queue up for the bak chor mee. Right? Every time must queue up. Yes. So it's okay, good. And this one is where? This is the medical hub at the CGH.
Yes.
And of course, there's also a lot of employment, not just now we mentioned about this as well. And the connectivity, if you zoom in a little bit more on the connectivity, Pinery here, Tampines West, Bedok Reservoir, Tampines MRT. The convenience is really perfect. And so, however, convenience being one thing, so good project, maybe high cost. But what is going to happen to the affordability of the homeowners, the heartlanders, upgraders? Do they have the kind of cash, profit to move to their dream condo home? So Anna, you want to share more about the HDB population and their price going for in this area?
Okay, the HDB prices that we have been given is, okay, if we look at this map right here, Tampines Greenway is going about hitting almost $1 million for the 5-room flats. Yeah, and then for the 4-room, yes, and for the 4-room is almost 820,000 over. For Tampines Greenway.
Oh, this one also 970 ah?
Yes. So you can see that most of them are hitting almost $1 million already for the 5-room flats. And not forgetting Tampines itself, you have EAs and EMs and even HDB penthouses. So those are definitely, way above $1 million.
I touched a little bit more about Anna's history. Although she looked very young, but she's almost 2 decades in the industry. Okay, with a huge pool of HDB upgraders clients where she started off her business. And why a lot of heartlanders and HDB homeowners love to talk to her is because she always has a vision, okay, for them to progress and upgrade. And that's why she won the heart and the favor of a lot of HDB homeowners. And she is very well faced to share with you how the homeowners of HDB think like. The thing is how their pockets right now has enlarged and the transition to the private property becomes so much easier compared to the past. So you go, as you speak, you already have someone in mind. Huh?
So yeah, so if you're looking at the prices, right, it is becoming the gap for the prices between the HDB and the private property is really getting smaller. And right now, we all know that the bank interest rates are lower and as low as 1+ % right now. So
my friend DBS working on, she says she can get 1%.
Yes.
I asked to borrow money from her.
The other day, the UOB just said SORA plus 0% or something. So that works out about 1+. And so this might be the best chance for HDB upgraders to really seriously look into this, because where else can you find such a chance, right? Where everything is around, you have a mature estate to support your future selling, your future renting, your potential of profits, and good schools all around. Yeah, so this is really hard to find.
This is what she has already been sharing with her customer before we even talk about this podcast. So if you look at extension of Tampines as well, if you look at the Palm Spring area and the Palm View, same thing, you look at their average for 5 rooms have already rocketed above $1 million already. And looking at this, we are not only talking about the HDB prices going to $1 million. I mean, this is a very fact that it has already been happening, and there has to be a decision for all my HDB homeowners here. Yes, you might be able to get a high price right now, but more importantly, it's not about how high you can sell. What is your next progression plan that is more important? Because today you can sit at home, okay, flyers can reach your door, your phone can ring to tell you the valuation of a house, but it means nothing until you ask yourself, I'm actually very happy living in Tampines.
Yes.
This house, my HDB is big, it's huge, downstairs I got a coffee shop. What would incentivize me to upgrade? My dear friends, here is your chance. While the gap is narrowing, take this opportunity to upsize, change to an asset class where your convenience is uncompromised, at the same time your lifestyle living is being upgraded. Let us go more into the project to let you imagine a glimpse of how it feels like to stay inside this Pineapple residence. Okay, before we go to Pineapple first, we go to the White Sand first. Okay,
White Sand.
What is happening at White Sand? Same story here. White Sand easily 有800千了没？哇！
有5房有，肯定。
I have a few friends staying in Pasir Ris. They're still staying in Pasir Ris, but it's time to reconnect with them. Because sometimes I think Pasir Ris is like a far east side that is unforgotten. It's forgotten. No lah, but not forgotten. Like 800,000 already, where got forgotten?
There's a lot of movements going around Pasir Ris. They're going to throw up 2 more MRTs. One in Loyang and one in Pasir Ris. Is it called Pasir Ris East or something?
Pasir Ris East, wow, yeah. This is amazing. With so much MRT. Of course, we talk about the Tampines already, also 1,800,000. So, okay, now you're waiting for the project review. Now we then do project review. But we need to build our strong background first for those about the Tampines location. What's happening to the public housing there? And as we all know that the public housing right now is ready to launch into the private sector, what are some key projects that definitely they will not miss for consideration, whether it is investment for own stay? So let's look at Pineapple Residence. Total, there are 6 blocks, 588 units. Okay, these are the details. We can send you the brochure if you want to. But more important is the commercial units. Just now Anna mentioned, you like them, you cannot buy them. They are managed by the MCST?
I think so, yeah.
They are properly managed, yes. And there's also childcare, supermarket, restaurants. Later on, we'll give you an artist's impression of it.
The childcare will be extremely useful.
Yeah, so it's time to make more child. Okay, so looking at this here, how many blocks? 1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6
6
blocks.
blocks, yes.
It might seem overwhelming to have 6 blocks. However, if you look at the landscaping, you realize there's a huge percentage of landscape all around, you see. Okay, I draw like that. This one very cute one. See the landscape. All this landscape. Actually, it's very generous. It's extremely generous for a huge development like this. Okay, I won't say huge. This is a very comfortable size development. If developers are greedy, which many developers are, their objective make money,
Yes.
But this developer, Hoi Hub itself, they actually gave a lot of landscaping. Why is landscaping important in the development, Anna?
Landscaping is important in a development because when you look out, you don't want to be always looking into, just concrete. So when you have more landscaping, sometimes you could sell an even better price in future to come. For example, if you're looking at nice greenery, or even at the pool, or even if you are a gym goer, you might want to be looking at the gym or the clubhouse.
You also gym goer? Are you gym goer?
I used to be.
But this one, you don't need to go gym. Not in a bad thing.
You have your own.
You
here.
walk out to Bordeaux Reservoir, you take a walk, you take a jog.
If you want to
see the
sweat
sunset.
naturally, so that's what you do.
It's a very beautiful development. Of course, the orientation of most of the units are north-south, up to close to 96% of them. We'll dive more into the project and let you see more itself. This one easier to see.
This is a very good view.
I see this, you see, the reservoir there.
Oh, is that the reservoir?
That's the reservoir,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
that's the reservoir.
Okay.
Wow, and this is the the hawker center there, this side. This is we are very familiar with the Tampines lingo, but I try to make it more familiar for you. This is the Temasek Poly over here, and this is the Pineapple Residence. Wow, 6 blocks total.
If I'm not wrong, there's an international school nearby. You can walk to it.
The other
Middleton,
side, yes,
yeah.
correct. So let me show you more about the
50-meter lap pool.
I think it's very generous to have such a huge lap pool because you know the difference between a 25-meter lap pool and a 50-meter lap pool.
Yes.
You know the difference?
I know, because I'll be gasping for air. Yes.
That is one thing. I was about to say the difference between the 50-meter lap pool and 25-meter lap pool is 25 meter. Okay, never mind.
It trains your stamina, my dear. It trains your stamina.
You can do the breathe breath just do the breath.
No,
easier.
you get the achievement when you do from all the way the 50 lap. Yeah.
You want to impress your clients, you stand here. Stand here, you look across. The whole landscape is covered by water. It's nicer than you stand here, look across. So that's why a lot of developments, they want to have this kind of signature and lush experience. Even when you invite your guests for the first time that they have never stepped into a condo, this could be one of the condo, especially those with a long lap pool and a lot of lush greenery, to impress them once and for all. This is how a condo living feels like. Today.
Yes.
Of course, there are also a lot of ECs, also very nice. But based on our resale experience on the ground, there is a little bit of difference in the facility design and also the quality finishing between an EC and a proper condo itself. Today. So if I go further, this is the one. This is the very nice dining lounge. They call it the function room, which you can host how many pack?
Oh, this one looks like
wow, a lot.
Up to 10 or 20.
10 or 20 packs, you can imagine your extended families can come over.
You can hire your own chef, your private chef to come in, and then you all can have a very private dining. Yeah.
You can get your agent to cook for you.
can.
Then you pay a different commission for the percentage. Yeah. But now my challenge is, do I have so many friends to come for this party or not?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I hope
Paul has a lot of friends.
I hope I do. Okay, so moving. This is something more intimate. Okay, within our immediate circle of friends, closer ones.
Yes.
Probably
Or
our Low Hey, our small team here coming together. And the time when they mentioned, they say low, then you low until the low hair on top, then you go home. that's the plan. Okay, because you don't want people dirty your house. But not saying that. Okay, function room, all share and enjoy together. Okay. However, you see, despite this being in Tampines, let me ask you this question lah. I can share this picture with any of your friends who are staying in the CCR and OCR development. You show them this function room, it could rival that of those staying in the core central or even RCR region. The way that they design right now, because you see, every new developments right now, developers put in more and more heart, right? Yes. More heart into the design. So, I have this. This is a gym, no? Your favorite gym, no?
There's so many treadmills. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I cannot U-turn. I see a lot of people. Then I don't want to jog. I U-turn back. Cannot. So definitely there will be a lot for me to
It's
go and.
at the pool. It's very nice.
Yeah, good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if my wife don't like to cycle, I can ask her to swim. Or if I swimming, she can make sure that I finish my lap inside the gym, playing her handphone.
You could be on a treadmill, working very hard. Then there's a bikini bed there. You can watch her.
Okay, this is another
Then
hidden
you tell
incentive.
your wife you're going for the gym.
No, then my ears will be very long. Okay, move forward. Okay, so I come here. I was thinking of after a hard day's work, we can just sit down.
Yes.
And the design that they feel, you see, this is opposite the gym,
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, actually, very nice, the way the artist impression is. And I've seen some of the developments done by this developer. The artist impression, the actual one turns out way better and nicer than what it seems.
Nothing beats the real thing. Just be there. Yeah.
So where did the children go?
Wow.
They left their
that's a
stuff
nice
here,
one here.
run around, maybe go and find their parents, or they go and play at this covered playground. Not covered, this tunnel slide.
Yeah.
I know some parents, they got in, never got out, but it's very nice. Here also a lot of open area. Why is open area so important for you?
When you earn a lot of money and you get very stressed by work, hectic lifestyle and everything, when you step out into the open with greenery and water and all these beautiful features around you, you will feel the peace, the zen immediately.
Exactly.
So this is very important.
We work so hard. You see, someone who makes a lot of money, she really shares it with all of you who are also working very hard.
Mental sanity.
Yeah, our mental well-being, the sanity, to have an open area, not just coming home to an urban landscape. 对不对?
Yeah, correct.
So this is something, 来了. Hey, don't tell me open area, don't tell me children playground. The best therapy is shopping.
Therapy.
Go downstairs, spend money. Spend husband money, doesn't matter whose money. As long as money you can spend. Go downstairs. How convenient. Okay, this is scaring me, but it's okay. As long as you can spend, we can earn for you. Okay, so if you look at all this, this community plaza, I think it's also very nice to be open to the public because we do expect a lot of students, educational providers as well, lecturers, coming over to this nearest mall here for their lunch, or it could be a simple after work hours where they just come over dinner, buy some of the groceries, and we can just commute together, or maybe just meet a friend over there. Hey, after work, let's meet at the Pinery Mall for a short dinner and catch up.
Yes.
Yeah, I can envision myself meeting a lot of customers here. Signing option. Let's meet at the Pinery Mall. I pass you the option here. This is a very nice plaza. We can take picture.
Yeah.
想很远哦，想很远哦。Yeah, but this is all very
Find the
positive.
closing table.
Fine. Where's the closing table? Wow, this one more nicer. After closing, right, you go to Wah by the reservoir. Grab a beer, grab a drink, and relax.
Oh, this one I haven't been there before.
You have to go.
Okay.
This is very beautiful.
This is
Wah
by the Bedok, is it?
is next to the reservoir.
Nice.
Next to the reservoir. It's very beautiful. You park your car at the, I think, car park C. You just walk across to Wah. You do it before 7 o'clock. You can enjoy this exact view that we show you online.
Okay.
This exact view. Yeah, it motivates me during the last lap because it's about 4.2 kilometer running around Bedok Reservoir. The last kilometer is like, then you see the sunset. You tell yourself, then you think of the Rocky music. You run. Okay, a bit too dramatic. But if you want something more chill, home team.
Yes.
Home team is just opposite the other side of the Bedok Reservoir here. So the reservoir is one round, okay. The Wah is more on this side here. The home team is on the other side.
Oh.
It's very, very beautiful.
Okay.
So of course, parents, okay. No children, no problem, okay. Get married, you will have children, okay. No children, married, no children, you have school, the children will come.
And if you have no children and choose to have no children, in future to come when you want to sell your property, your buyers might like this because they would really, really love this because St. Hilda's Primary is one of the most popular schools in Tampines. Yes.
I was staying
within 1 kilometer.
I was staying in my parents' place at the Tropica. Initially, we have no intentions to move, but actually we do have intention. We bought some other properties in the end. We wanted to apply for the school, but we realized, unfortunately, we were just off 1 kilometer because of the block cut off. It's such a pity to be able to be cut off from a good school. But whereas, in fact, right now, this Pineapple Residence, MOE approved already, I believe it is approved, 1 kilometer St. Hilda's Primary School.
Yeah.
So what are you waiting for? For those who are still thinking about kids or thinking where to send your kids, settle your kids, your home will take care of itself.
Yeah.
对不对？
Not just that, 我们还有 within 2 kilometers, we are within this what is that? Red swastika.
Red swastika, yes.
玉能
Yunnan also.
And then within 1 kilometer, there's the Junyuan or something. Yeah.
Yes.
And Poi Ching. There's
Poi Ching
really
also,
a
yeah.
lot of good schools in Tampines and Bedok. Yeah.
Good. We covered everything already leh. We have almost everything already eh. I think the key thing here right now also is to understand a little bit more about this ecosystem. Later we will show you. So okay. So everything all good Hey, location all good developer good this convenience good schools
Yes.
good MRT
Yeah.
layout good or not?
Layout. Okay, it's harmonized. So whatever you see on paper, right, that small square feet, right, actually can give you much more than what you really think of. So that's a very huge plus point.
And for those who is not still familiar with the harmonized and pre-harmonized, do watch it in our previous video where we will show you what is the difference between post-harmonized and harmonized. Because for now, harmonized is good for all the consumers out there. It's not so good for developer because they have less to sell. But it's good for you because whatever you pay is whatever you get that you can walk within your compound, which does not include any more bay windows and also those in the walls
Aircon
dimension and
yeah.
con ledges as well. Everything you walk inside, you pay for it.
Yes.
You get it. You don't pay for anything extra. So gone are the days of big aircon ledges and bay windows where efficient use of space and layout is carefully designed. Okay, and I believe as we launch into 2026, 2027, I think every launches will be all harmonized.
Yes, will be.
So you've seen the show flat together with me, right? So
Yeah.
what about this 2-bedroom that you feel that is best for growing families?
Growing families. Okay, the thing is, borrow your pen. What I see is potential of this study. You can either convert it to a place to put a baby cot or make it into a small little play area for your child next time. But in time to come, but right now what you get is 1 bedroom here and the master bedroom over here, right? But this one is really giving you a lot of other possibilities. If you don't want to have children, you could also convert it into a room for your pets, like your dogs, or you could also convert this into a wardrobe area.
Actually,
Wardrobe.
already correct lah. The last option is the best option. My wife immediately see this already. She will know how to do already. Okay, this one hack open, right? This one hack
Yes,
open.
yes, yes.
Immediately you do up into an L-shaped wardrobe here, or maybe in a
Yeah.
U-shaped wardrobe.
Yes, yes,
Perfect. This master room will be super huge. This one will be super huge.
yes.
Oh, you have 2 mega master leh, Yang.
In that case, you have 2 en suites in the room.
So what? Husband sleep here, wife sleep here.
It's up to you.
don't
Maybe
bother lah, don't
husband
bother.
and wife sleep here. The sister or brother can sleep here.
Now I was thinking this one is even possible for those in teenage kids in their later years, or maybe even to an extent for those children who are already grown up, 21, maybe even 25 years old already. They apply
Yes.
for their BTO.
Yeah.
You want to give them a private ensuite to be staying together
Yes.
to have their privacy because this is the J&J. No, so not J&J. This is the dumbbell unit. Dumbbell unit where you have your privacy on one side. Our master is on one side.
Yeah.
And the kitchen is a properly enclosable kitchen some more.
Yeah.
2 bedroom你不来看这个真的是浪费啊 This is very beautiful and depends on the balcony, depending on what view you're facing. If you love the view that you're facing, which generally is all mainly north-south,
Yes.
pool facing or external facing, you can even have outdoor dining table very comfortably for family of 4 or maybe even 5.
Yeah.
Okay, this is very good show flat, no? Not bad, the design.
Your balcony measures 2.6, is it?
2.8.
2.8. Oh,
2.8.
2.8. Is quite
It's very longish.
sizable balcony that can do things on it. It's not just a small little miserable ledge that you can only put potted plants. You definitely can put a table in with some chairs.
Exactly. So let's look at, but I think this one not big enough for me. I want something bigger.
Let me share about the dumbbell one once
One more time. Come, dumbbell.
We like this dumbbell layout is because you really get your privacy. See? You if you wanna say something secret
Says your daughter every time
and
never
you don't want
study.
your daughter to hear, right? You want to plan a holiday for your daughter, don't want her to know, right? Y'all can speak in secret over here. So then she will still not know about the surprise until much later.
This one, I want to leave my daughter how much inheritance money. Make sure that she don't hear, otherwise she become lazy. Okay, this is good. Privacy is very good
Yes.
because not many units offers dumbbell, and that's where there's a lot of wasted space. So having said that, there's also a very beautiful traditional layout of their 3-bed plus study. This is one of the best layout I've seen so far over the past few years. for a 3+ study. Let me share with you why. This is the part where every woman dream of. The study area opening up into the immediate huge walk-in wardrobe mega space. Can you see this? How huge this area is.
There's a possibility to convert this right into a walk-in wardrobe. Just for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is very, very beautiful. And there is no wasted space. Every space is fully utilized. You walk in all the way here. Your kitchen is properly enclosed, and your maid sleep here. Your storage can be here. It's perfect.
Yes.
All your storage solutions solved.
Yes.
Helper solution solved. She has her own toilet at the back.
Yeah.
I cannot think of any other better layouts for this 3+ study, because when I see this, it's like, oh, you have to come down and see for yourself. Because, and of course, the price wise, I also heard that it is pretty attractive. Okay, do not think anything that you see today is unaffordable. Okay, there are many clients over time who thought it was unaffordable until they came down, they do their maths, they have their future planning. Until today, they are proud owners of a private property,
Yes.
and maybe even more.
Yes, yes.
So Anna, how? This one big enough for you or not? Can I give you bigger?
I still want bigger.
Bigger, okay.
The bigger is better.
Bigger. Can see that she has either a lot of belonging or a lot of kids. But as far as I know she don't have many kids. So okay, how big can this be? How many room we are looking at? This one.
Okay, for this one is a, hang on, let me see. This one is a 3
3+
bedroom.
study.
This one is 1389.
4+ study. Pen I give you.
4+ study. Okay, walk in from here. You have your dry kitchen and your wet kitchen.
2 kitchen.
Yeah. The good thing about this is, I always tell my customers, you want to cook curry crabs or fried bee hoon, right? Do it here. Yeah, so you won't get the rest of the house with that smell. But in case you really do need a bigger kitchen, you can always do an alteration yourself.
Good idea. Extended kitchen.
Yeah, you could actually do it this way.
Good
right?
idea.
Because my old house was similar to this. Yeah, so you could actually do it this way. So you get more space. And then if you look at the balcony again, you're looking at what? 3.2 plus 1.5. How
4.7, close to a 5, close to a terrace 2 width, terrace 2 about 5.
Close to an inter terrace where wall to wall you have almost 5 plus meters.
5, close to 5.
Yeah, correct. So this is that kind of space that you could do a lot of entertaining for your friends, your colleagues, and your company. Yeah. So if you over here, all the rooms are neatly tucked on one side. So if you really want privacy, you could also do a sliding door here.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, so you could keep the hustle bustle away from the quietness
the
of
privacy of the rooms.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yeah. This part here I want to share because not many people really love such a big living space. Not necessary. Okay, however, you can have this idea of keeping your huge living space and at the same time integrating your study by doing a glass study over here. That's where you can still allow natural air light to come in and where you do your entertainment and hosting, and many will be impressed by this glass open study area that you all provide for your family. It's beautiful because this part also comes with a door that you can open up to enjoy the landscape view of the balcony depending on which view you're at.
Yes, my husband loves to walk out to the balcony whenever he feels stressed, and he just look out from that point and he feels the fresh air and everything, right?
Yeah, this one
he will tell me, and the breeze comes in, he feels like, everything could be solved. Yeah.
This is beautiful, this landscape one. Of course, for those, we might be targeting as some of these landed homeowners who are looking to right size their unit. Yes. Something that is manageable on a singular floor plate, but not too overwhelming. This is perfect for you.
This is our 4-bedroom layout for our show flat unit.
So just nice for her, just nice. But maybe she want bigger, she have to buy 2 units. Okay?
That's a 5-bedroom, not many units. We have 5-bedroom inside.
Good enough. Good enough. So right now we talk about pricing. Okay, everything's so good so far, so good. Okay, if you're so good, give me a thumbs up, click like, subscribe, send it to your friend for those who need it. If not, we are going to go into the most important part, which is the pricing. Okay. This pricing is very important because why? If you look at the tender itself, total of 6 tenders, 6 plots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bid received. Sim Lian is one of them. Guaco Land also came in to bid. However, lucky is not a very far off bidding price. And congratulations to Hoi Hub who secured this unit at 1004. Very lucky number. So why does this concern us? Okay, 2 things I want to share with you all. The land plot itself is still at a very affordable PSF per plot ratio. Because if you look at, let's say for example, our nearing Bedok Bayshore area at 1388 PSF, we already would know that anything that is going to be launched here, when the Bayshore is launched, easily to break even or to be competitive, would at least be 200 to 300, at least 300 per square foot higher.
Yep.
So with 300 per square foot higher, it means for a 1,000 square feet unit, it could be totaling up to 300 or maybe even 400,000 more. So the key thing here is this. Hoi Hub design at the Pineapple Residence. What is this Pineapple? Yeah, Pinery lah. Pinery Residence is to capture those people who wants affordable luxury, at the same time size, location and convenience. And price-wise, you can be assured with all these factors coming in, it may sound a little bit overwhelming. However, we do know this is still an OCR product.
Yes.
Okay. And so what are the OCR products later going for? Developers will be very sensitive to price it competitively so that you guys will be among the first to come in and see whether this is the right fit for your future planning.
Yeah.
Yes. So the importance, of course, of entry price, if you want to know, we already talk about this, and the narrow gap between the dot bids means developers, day in, day out, 24/7, even Chinese New Year, they also keep planning for plots to buy. Leave thinking when is the right time to launch.
Yes.
And with all of them doing the homework and 6 bidders,
Yes,
six bidders coming in for the same plot. Do you think you as a homeowner or investor will be expecting more people at the show flat launch or less people? Think about this. But don't stress, because later on we're going to announce the date. You are going to PM us. We will tell you which are the auspicious days that you can come and see the show flat without being jammed and caught up in the crowd. We are very strategic with this, because you want to come and see show flat long, take your time to see, or you want to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, leave. Not so nice experience. It's $1 million decision, right? Touch a bit about this ecosystem. This slide is something that we find it very, very important to us. Why? Because even as a homeowner or as an investor, the key thing is here is this, Anna. Why is this ecosystem, everything ticks all the boxes?
Why? In terms of stay, right? When Pinery is right.
This one cannot write. This one cannot write.
This one cannot write. Oh, okay, never mind. So in terms of stay, right? Pinery is suitable for people who wants to buy it for stay. Why? Because of good schools nearby, where like we mentioned, there's within 1 kilometers to St. Hilda's Primary, Junyuan, Tampines Primary School, Red Swastika, Yuneng is all within 2 kilometers. We are 3 MRT stops to the SUTD, that's a university in the east.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one. We are 7 minutes walk to Temasek Poly is really true, because we walked there before. And then you have 5 minutes drive to the UWCSEA.
United World College, is it?
Yes, correct. And this is not just the only overseas school down there. Like I mentioned just now, there's another one, Middleton. Yeah, it's right behind where Pinery is. It's really within walking distance. Okay, and then in terms of stay, your children is well taken care of. Now let's talk about work. If you are taking the train, you can go by downtown line to the CBD area. 9 minutes drive to Changi Business Park. Oh, Changi Business Park is really very near. Okay, because I always go there for food. So now you have, what is this? T5. Oh yeah, okay. This is T5. So T5, that's the one that's under construction in the Changi Airport. So if you look at this part here, like I mentioned just now, 20,000 to 30,000 jobs available later on. This is where the tenants are going to be. This is where your future buyers are going to be. This is where you can also work at. Okay. Then now we look at amenities, like Paul has already mentioned. Amenities, we have Tampines Mall, we have Century Square, Tampines 1, we have the Tampines Sports Hub. Then we have the 3 mega malls like I mentioned, IKEA, Courts and Giant, right? What else is stopping people from staying here? And if you're really bored, you can just move down to the Changi Airport Jewel.
That's another mall also. It's very big. Jewel is very big. Wow, spend a lot of money here.
And then we have Pinery Mall.
Exactly.
So really, I think we are one of the most luckiest town in Singapore to have so many malls, so much amenities and stuff. Okay, and then if you talk about nature, like I mentioned, Bedok Reservoir, that's the Seawoo of Singapore. If
No
you
need 10
really
minutes.
go down
No need 10
and feel it,
minutes. No need 10 minutes. I walk
you
before.
can
no need
walk
10
to
minutes.
it, yeah. The future growth under the East Region Master Plan, and then we have the Tampines Regional Centre and Paya Lebar Airbase relocation. That is going to give you more upgraders in future to come. And Pinery is really located in a matured estate. So what else is holding you back? Now we talk about connectivity. We are really well connected to the MRT because, like I said, we are actually directly connected underground to Tampines West MRT. And if you look at the MRT is connected to the airport travel, and you have going through by the downtown line. And what else is there? So that is how well it's integrated into Tampines. Itself in Tampines, we have actually 3 MRT stations. Think about it, which other town in Singapore has so many MRTs? Okay
lah, buy lah. Tell me lah, how much to buy lah? This one. It's like everything is all in already there, this ecosystem. Because this ecosystem, if you think about it in the long term, whatever that is already here right now, and on top of additional growth opportunities, a matured estate that has already tested and proven demand, transportation, schools, MRTs, malls, growth, 还有什么？ everything
there's
all take.
still the Tampines and Pasir Ris wafer fab factory.
Yes, along the Tampines Avenue 10, the IKEA side.
Just I think Pasir Ris alone is about 70,000 jobs availability down there.
Wow.
So you can imagine how many people needs this house in Tampines itself.
However, the bottom line is price. If all the ecosystems are so well ticked and in place,
Yes.
do you think developers are not aware? But having said that, developers are always the one taking the biggest risk. Not you, not me, developers. Because for once they are holding 900 over units, if they price it too high, buyers in this sensitive market might be more cautious to wait and see. If they price it too low, they would ask themselves this question at the BOD discussion. Yeah, it's 100% sold out. Then our directors may ask, did we price it too cheap? So it is always something that is very finding the art of balance. And if we want to share with you what is the possible pricing range at the launch itself, our take of understanding at this point of time, the OCR benchmark already of PSF 24 to 25 PSF. And it will not be anything too low than what the average has been transacted. However, it cannot be something way too high, although it is a new development with a strong ecosystem. So our take could be possibly entry between 2.5 to 2.6, this range. And the buyers coming in will be also weighing you and me. We are also wanting to see what the price is going to be like, because there would also be agents looking to purchase. So we are considering the move-in affordability, whether there's also appreciation. Very important for us. Not only for us, for every one of us, even for homestay buyers. Everybody wants to buy a home and eventually know to sell at a profit. Everybody, right? This is a fact. And we want to make sure that we do our maths well. So our key thought is, although in the end, there might be a little bit of price premium. However, whatever we pay today a little bit more may command a strong future demand tomorrow. So if we go into this 3-tier protection checklist, I just want to be very brief with this 3TP. I want to know what Anna thinks. Okay, for those who have seen my previous video, you know that we will always do a 3-tier protection checklist to make sure that, this is something that ticks as many boxes as possible. So I want to hear from Anna. Okay. What is your thoughts about the scoring of this location in terms of transformation?
Must I give a point here or something?
Give a point, give a tick. Let's see how many ticks we can score on this area. What do you think of the transformation?
The transformation, okay, for Tampines itself is already a mature town, but there are some transformation going around in T5, that's the airport area. There's some transformation going around in Paya Lebar. There's also some transformation going around in Pasir Ris. So in terms of transformation, we are relying on all those that to come in. But because Tampines itself is so well facilitated and everything, we have all the amenities. So people who are ready, they will be keen to move right in here. So I will take this one here.
Okay, so what about the heat map? Heat map means
For the last, I think
for the
we did a search. The last two years,
just,
the last year.
How you feel about the area?
Tampines is actually one town with the highest volume transactions
yes.
for HDB, and this is really something that you cannot pretend that you never see it.
The
If
Tampines
there's
keep moving, Tampines?
much transactions and volumes, the prices will just keep going up. And when that happens, you know the gap is getting smaller. So what are we waiting? So yes, heat map is yes.
What about the rental? Rentability and also rental demand in this area.
Okay, if I continue, I'll be repeating myself. Rental, yes, because I mentioned we have so many employment nodes around, and then there's still going to be more places that's going to throw up. Yeah, yes, this is.
I think these are the three ticks that I also agree with Anna. My one is green.
Okay.
The two things that we cannot confirm at this point of time is, of course, the entry price and how is the future exit price going to be. Trust that the developer also have concerns and also have these buyers in mind.
Yes.
That no developers want to sell at a price so high that in the future that the buyers also cannot exit. Because for Hoi Hub development, with such a good reputation of developing quality projects that also allows homeowners and investors to profit at TOP and beyond, they want to maintain this undisputed reputation. So this one, we have to KIV. But having said that, let's stay tuned and see how it goes. But back to Anna, what is your view about Hoi Hub in terms of the track record and also the
Because that time I was
nearby
in
launches.
D19 Hoi Hub has a project called the 100 Pumps.
100
when
pump?
it was
That one
launched,
sold out leh.
sold out on the first day. So that one, many of my customers didn't have a chance to even go in to see. They didn't even have a chance to buy because they were stuck with other properties. And they told me themselves, Anna, that one is a Kim Tun, you know. And true enough it is. Look at how much profit the people are making after that.
100,000, 100 pumps.
It's called 100 Pumps.
Yeah, thinking of 100,000. Okay.
Profit. Yeah.
So pineapple leh? Pineapple, how much you can what leh? We don't know. Okay, so but okay, track record I guess is a tick for you.
Yes, it's a tick for
Wait
me.
black color. You use
Black,
don't
black,
take my
black.
color.
Okay.
Black color. Okay, you want
Okay,
black color.
can? Okay.
What about the neighboring launches? But something of my concern because around this area there doesn't seem to be any more new launches that's going to launch.
Revel, the EC that's
but
behind.
Revel is an EC leh. The
yeah,
prices
correct.
could be different
Yeah.
So you think the launches will help to push up the prices over
In
here?
a way, yes, because the EC is right behind us. We are closer to the MRT. Obviously, in terms of asset class, right, we are one step higher than them as well. So if let's say Revel really grows in price, right, we will always be above them.
I'm thinking along the line of the Tanah Merah. Okay, Tanah Merah might be a few stops away from Tampines, but having said that, the price definitely is going to be more higher because of the land price. But having said that, if you are comparing ecosystem, I think Tampines has a stronger ecosystem than Tanah Merah. Don't get me wrong. Tanah Merah appeals to crowd who likes privacy because it's all mainly surrounded by private and landed enclave. But having said that, a strong ecosystem gives strong rentability. Strong rentability gives strong protection and appreciation.
Yes.
So in my opinion, I think anything that's launching in the east, at least for Tanah Merah and also the Bayshore, may potentially also help to support the prices of Pineapple Residence. So I
Pinery.
give Pinery. Okay, I will give it a tick, but I want to hear Anna's thoughts.
About what?
About the who's launching. Oh yes, she shared her thoughts already on the EC that will support the asset class itself.
Yes.
Okay lah, 一起 tick lah.
Tick, okay. How?
So outstanding, I like the name lah. Pinery Residence, very nice lah. Yeah, so I will give it a tick lah because you know why? Any development that does not have any unique selling point, and I mean the fact that the landscaping is huge and also they have such a beautiful pool and landscape and 6 blocks that are just nicely spaced out among each other, close to 96% all north-south facing. This would be also a signature development, and on top of that, below that, on top of that, shopping mall, residence, nobody would ever miss this project. And I will also give it a tick for its USP for being Pinery Residence at this location. Anna, what do you think?
I think in terms of the USP, right, connectivity, you have it. Convenience is totally fun. It's 破表了. It's really a lot. Explode. Yeah. So in terms of convenience, you really have it. Childcare center really within your development. How safe, how convenient is that? Hassle-free for parents, really. Okay. And then in terms of the amenities out of this development, you have it all. In fact, you don't even need to leave your development if you want to eat, you want to buy stuff, groceries. You have it all there. So I think
self-sufficient, no? Self-sufficient, the ecosystem.
Yeah, so in future to come, right, if you want to sell, maybe not many people are willing to sell, but when you do, Tampines, Pinery Residences, they are already well-tuned to rarity in properties. They're willing to pay. Yeah. So this is from experience. So I give it a tick.
Closed deal already. Everything all closed deal. Okay, and finally, when it comes to orientation, 96%, close to 96% of them are north-south facing.
Yeah.
And depending on which orientation you're looking at, I think that would be the key as well. In my opinion here for this unit, which is, how many stories?
14.
14 stories. In my opinion, don't need to go for the super high stories. Anything that is on the lower floor or mid floor, in fact, enjoying the landscape view would be good enough. This is my take. So, personally, I would suggest orientation, everything all solid. Just that the only thing that I'm not so sure right now is how they're going to allocate the price jump. In terms of layout, we have seen it. I myself love the 2 show flats. Usually, they will try to design, some developers, they will try to design the show flat for those layout that are not so ideal. And they do a lot of ID and a lot of mirror, try to so-called let the consumers feel confused. Okay, however, this is one of the best layout, and yet they give the show flat to let you have an experience of how the effective use of this harmonized project is. So I really give a thumbs up for their effective design of layout. Pricing wise, I cannot vouch, but let's see what Anna has to hear regarding the orientation and the layout.
Orientation wise, like what Paul said is true, is mostly north-south facing. So you do get good views, you do get some amenities view, you know. I would say in terms of orientation is really much on the individual, what you really want, but I'm sure you can find something. Okay, so I will give it a tick. In terms of the neighbor pricing, I was told for Parktown, they are transacting about 2.2 to 2.6, about there. So yeah, this is something for you to consider. We may land somewhere around there, we may not, but if it lands in between, then it will be a godsend, isn't it? But if it doesn't, don't forget this
if
is
you
going
got good
to be,
ballot number.
Yeah, don't forget this is going to be the crown jewel of Tampines. Not just Tampines West, but Tampines. Why? Because we have everything under one house. So yeah, so this one I think I will just take.
Very confident.
Okay, what is this one?
Effective layout.
Effective layout. Oh, we have shown a layout, you know. Nobody will say no to bigger master bedrooms or potentials for a walk-in wardrobe, right? And nobody usually will say, I don't like dumbbell units, according to our experience as well. So yeah, the layout I think is really effective.
Wow, very good. So overall, Anna rating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, a lovely 9 out of 11. For me, at this point, I still want to explore a little bit more of the pricing. So I'll give it an 8 out of 11. And share with me your views as well. Let us send you this template so that you can go through together with us. What is your thoughts? This one, term pricing, entry, exit.
The exit one we never take. Exit one is the...
Oh, you still got exit? I don't know the exit.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine the exit until I get the entry price.
If
but what about you?
That there's such a strong demand surging in Tampines, right? Being the hottest and the darling of the East for the high transaction volume in HDB, rest assured, there's bound to be a lot of upgraders willing to buy from you when you choose to exit. So yes, yeah.
Very good. Okay. Anna 起价
10
hun. Okay, I would keep to my 8 out of 10 until I get more information about the pricing. She already has a biased review. I also a bit biased, but I just want to be more conservative. But depends on what is your opinion, what is your thoughts, because there are no right or wrong thoughts, how you personally feel. Let us send you this checklist. Let us have a Zoom with you to go through with you what are your thoughts and also concern, because same buyer, same neighbor, same budget, different needs. Okay, whether this project is a suit for you or not, seek to understand your plan first before you do any property purchase. Okay, so with that, I want to bring you to our final slide for today. The date itself, write down. If you are using a pen, you got pen, paper ready, write down. If not, take a screenshot of this. We are looking at 14th of March. Today, 14th of March preview. But don't go. 14th of March is what? What day? Friday or Saturday?
I'm not sure.
Check it out. Friday. Ideally, I would suggest the first weekend will be very, very packed. But for those who want to queue up first for your iPhone, please go on the first day. If not, I will always suggest the first weekday to go and take a look at the unit where there's less crowd and you can have a better experience going through each and every one of the layout.
Let me see.
几拜几?
We are in March.
14 of March.
14. Saturday.
Pack but never mind. First one in the queue, you go, I go with you. If you want more time, I suggest 16 Monday, okay? But with that, okay, we will end this podcast. Thank you for staying throughout the end of this podcast. I hope you never 2 times or 4 times our video.
Fall asleep.
Okay, we like to keep our energy high. We like to joke a lot. Anna has been a very close friend of mine and also very experienced realtor as mentioned, over the couple of years. The signature trust that she has with clients is not only she walk with customers for property, also walk with them through life.
Yes.
Okay, so with that, say something good about me before we go, Ken.
Paul, my very good brother. I knew him since when? Temasek Poly, when we were 17. Now we're no longer 17. If you could keep a friendship so long, you know what kind of person he is. Very good.
Okay, we try our best, okay?
Look for Paul.
Yes,
or
look for
me.
Anna. Okay, so trust is everything. We trust that you enjoyed this video and I will see you for our next one.
Okay.
Bye. Voila.
Voila!